oh my god, rainbow ponies, how can I resist? I'm totally gonna capture some of these ponies, and I'm definitely gonna force them into slavery. Hi, it's Wonder Creates, and today I got my first ever twinkle-eyed pony. So, here they are still in the bubble wrap, so I'm going to get them out this bubble wrap. You can tell which twinkle-eyed pony this is already. So this is obviously Fizzy, if you don't know or anything. I've never seen like a twinkle-eyed pony in real life before. I think I might have seen like the masquerade one. Like I've never held like a twinkle-eyed pony or anything, but I'm sure that I saw like a masquerade like twinkle-eyed when I was at UK PonyCon in 2019. So oh my goodness, I love the colour mint green, so that's like why I got this twinkle-eyed pony of my choice. I do want to get them all because, you know, oh my goodness. So let's have a look at Fizzy. Wow, wow. Okay, so I think they're in pretty good condition. They just have like a bit of like a frizzy tail and everything. Look at the cutie mark. It's like a little fizzy, like milkshakey sort of drink there. Like, oh wow, wow. I'm just taking it all in. Like, wow, wow. They're in such a good condition, aren't they? I don't know if they're missing any hair plugs even. I don't think they are. They're not. What? How? I wasn't expecting them to be in like such a good condition or anything. So this is like, I'm so happy that I have this pony in my Generation 1 collection. And look at the eyes. Oh my goodness. They have remarkable eyes. So the eyes are inserted in crystals. Look at them. Oh, they look beautiful. I know, like, my first impression of the twinkle-eyed ponies when I first saw them, I was like, wow, that's creepy. But honestly, like, the thing that sold me on these ponies is the backstory, which I'm thinking of like getting more into when I clean this pony. So yeah, let's clean them. Okay, so here is little Fizzy. So first of all, I'm going to brush out their mane and their tail using a cat brush. I say this every time, but yes, this is a cat slicker brush. This cost me £4, and honestly it's one of the best investments that I've invested money in all my life because of my hobbies and stuff. And it's the best brush to use for like pony hair, doll hair, all hair. Just honestly get a cat slicker brush. So starting from the ends, I'm going to brush out the tail, working my way up. Also remember to flip the pony to get it all around on the other side. And just brush out the mane and the tail, just doing that. So yes, I'm going to brush out the mane now. Ooh, I don't know if I have like any, like the hair feels kind of gungy a bit, like a bit gungy. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's like glue that's coming out of like the hair. I don't think it is. It just feels kind of groggy and gungy for whatever reason that I don't know of. So yeah, I usually like brush the mane on the other side as well, but their mane is so short that I don't really think it even matters. So yeah, I think it's okay just to brush it like this. So I'm going to be using this classic dish soap known as Fairy Liquid to wash this pony. So I filled up the sink with some warm water and I'm just going to like throw the pony in there. And I'm going to clean them using this little kitchen sponge while I tell you the story of the twinkle-eyed ponies. So this story is actually from a My Little Pony comic number 35. So how the story goes is some curious ponies discovered this underground cave which belonged to a wizard. And the wizard was like, oh my god, rainbow ponies, how can I resist? I'm totally gonna capture some of these ponies, and I'm definitely gonna force them into slavery. And that's exactly what he did. He got the ponies and forced them to be his slaves and mine for gems underground for him. And since the poor, unfortunate ponies were underground for so long, they lost their ability to see in daylight. And before I continue the story, I just want to say I'm going in with Head & Shoulders shampoo right now. So yeah, I'm using Head & Shoulders shampoo, so yay. And as a side note, this is just my conspiracy because I haven't actually read the comic, I just heard about it. I don't think all of the ponies lost their ability to see in daylight because Applejack is in this story. And I'm pretty sure Applejack isn't blind, so. So anyway, allegedly Applejack was one of the enslaved ponies and they tried to help all of the ponies escape by crashing into the wizard's gemstone throne while he was in the throne and knocked the wizard into a crevice to his death. Allegedly. And while Applejack crashed into the throne, allegedly killing the wizard, I'm going to be using some conditioner right now, some Pantene conditioner, which is not part of the story, so anyway, back to the actual story. So the gemstones from the wizard's throne got thrown and smashed everywhere, and some of the gemstones were stabbed and embedded into the eyes of the enslaved ponies. And now the gemstones that are embedded in some of the ponies' eyes actually give the ponies the ability to see again in daylight. Hooray, the magic of the gemstones help the ponies to see again. Since they only allegedly affected some ponies, what about the ponies that, like, the shards didn't go into the eyes? So, like, did they have to pick up some gemstones and had to, like, sacrifice, like, imagine, like, having to pick up some gemstones and stabbing them in your eyes yourself to see again, if it only affected some of them. Because, like, well, the ones that, like, the shards didn't go in, and them the blind ponies that wanted to see again, so they had to pick up some shards of gem and stab them in the eyes themselves. Now that's dark. And if you're wondering why the story is so horrific, it's because it's an 80s kids story and children weren't wrapped up in their cotton beds of protection like they are nowadays. Because apparently, like, today, like, kids are so sensitive, and or the parents are too sensitive at least. So it was more horrific back in the day, apparently. I mean, yeah, it was more horrific. Children's stories were more brutal, but now it's just like, you know, the complete opposite, so yeah. But guess what? It gets even more darker. Due to this popular gemstone-eyed gimmick, a new set of twinkle-eyed ponies were then released the year after, in 1986. And since this pony's tail is frizzy, I am going to straighten it using some straighteners and some moisturizer. So yes, that means more ponies allegedly had to be enslaved and shove gemstones, stabbing them right in the eyes. Just so they can see in daylight again, and just because of this popular demand. So yeah, I'm just straightening this pony's tail using some straighteners and a lot of moisturizer. I do constantly reapply the moisturizer, by the way, and I do split the tail into sections before I do it all in one. So after I've done that, I now need to wash out all of the moisturizer and doing the whole cleaning process again for the tail. So that's what I'm going to do now. So here is the finished result of this pony on how they turn out to look like. The tail is a bit damp, but there is no frizz in the tail at all anymore, which is great, and it's super soft and super smooth. And yeah, they have turned out and scrubbed up really well, and I cannot wait to put them on my small Generation 1 collection shelf, so yeah. So yeah, that is about it for this video. Let me know, what do you think of these twinkle-eyed ponies? Do you have any twinkle-eyed ponies? Do you want any twinkle-eyed ponies? Who is your favourite twinkle-eyed pony? Let me know. And my OC looks tiny standing next to a G1 pony. Like, I feel so small. So thank you all so much for watching. Be free to leave a cheeky little like and a friendly little comment. And if you have not already, please subscribe. Hooray! And what do you think of this twinkle-eyed pony story? Have you heard it before? So yes, thank you all so much for watching, and bye! So this is a little exclusive of my Generation 1 collection. I don't have many ponies at all, and it's right next to my Tim Burton collection, since Tim Burton is like my second favourite fandom, and then we have Alice in Wonderland and more Alice in Wonderland over there. But anyway, I'm going to put this little gem on the shelf now. So where should we put them? Should we put them up there? Oh, I might do that. Maybe we can kick them two off and put this pony. I think it will look better on there. I think it will. Okay, so there they are. They are on top of my upside down Applejack, and there is Applejack themselves. Here they are, the saviour who killed the wizard, and there's baby Applejack there. So yeah, my little G1 collection. It's not much. I have quite a few doubles, because if anyone remembers that G1 mission video, yeah, I do want to make some Generation 1 custom, so I need to look at all of these again to see if I want to customize any. And look at little Snuzzle.